here. Welcome to check. This is a pick a card. Surprises, shocks, surprises or shock for full moon. That's what we are going to check up. You can choose. Guys, this is just for confirming. I will move it. So you may choose. Let's set like this. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. So you have three possible pick a card. Today we play a game, three possible piles. We have here with this beautiful, beautiful page of wand. Look at this beautiful boy. Yes, this is the element of wisdom. So we have a element of wisdom. Do you want element of wisdom with the golden leaf? Do you want unicorn with the third eye? Or do you want your drawn to the pyramid, amber pyramid and the manga? Choose which one, manga, third eye, and element of wisdom with different mythology from different parts of the world. Amazing illustration, by the way. Golden unicorn and pyramid, we are going to call it. So don't forget to hit the like. Let me share with your community. And we are going to check, do you have a shock or positive surprise, negative surprise? What is it, shock or surprise? It should be called, let me just share it on the Twitter. Surprise, negative surprise. Just 1 second, guys. What's happening? Doesn't share it. I'm going to hashtag full moon December. Of course, you're welcome as well to ask your questions. You have a tarot on sale. There is a list of the prices there. There is an offer still valid till the end of the year. So you're welcome to follow the PayPal link and then return back to the live stream to write the question. As well, you can bring one new member and have a free reading. Yes, the giveaway is during the live stream when we finish this channeling and in between each of the answers. So we start. Let me just type. I'm going to type. So we have a pyramid, gold, and unicorn. Probably we start from gold. Let me put just intro as well. I can just intro separate. So we have a gold group. Here it is. Let's start opening for the gold group. I'm going to leave you here so you can see what is it about. Of course, we have a support of two different oracles. We have Asian this time. We have Oisho, Reiki, as well the Karma deck. Three different decks eventually to confirm the surprises. What are the full moon surprises for gold group? What are the full moon surprises? Wow, here it is. Here it is. Some of you are going out to celebrate. Here it is. Golden group, here it is. Some of you are going to celebrate reunion with a certain friends. You may maybe get invitation, let's go for a drink or something. Somebody who in the past time had a missed opportunity with you, who had a certain certain call, judgment call to reunite with you, judgment and missed opportunity, and they literally a little bit nervous what will be your reaction now. Yes, here it is, it's coming. There is a kind gold group, there is a reconnection. Some of you are um, going out with your friends and suddenly you see this person as well. It could be like universe is matching this. If you don't get a call, I'm going to check up now, guys. Yes, definitely, here it is. Whoever rejected you in the past time, they are missing you now. There is a kind of a change in their perspective about relationship with you, about you as well, and they have a judgment call. Here it is. Four of cups followed with the five of cups and the judgment call. Beautiful. Five of cups. This mermaid. Is that cool? Very nice. Definitely somebody is mesmerized with you and feel now like he was at the wrong place when he rejected you and choose somebody else. He was in the wrong place and literally he feel now the power of you, hypnotized back, having the urge to go back to you. Here it is. Why? Because he thinks you are the twin flame, six of cup, and here it is. There is the blessing coming, judgment call. They do have a new project. You are their twin flame. They have an urge to return towards you. That's why this Eight of Wands idea. And eventually, if this person doesn't directly call you, it could be that on a public place. This could be as well. You go out here with your friends, you do some kind of gathering, public thing, and literally here it is. You meet that person again there, like by chance, so-called chance, but the universe is having a judgment call for them. They put somehow this timing, uh, literally spontaneously to meet each other. Because I do think with this person, I don't see here directly call, invitation. I think that this person has a kind of guilty that in the past time they rejected you because of this Four of Cups, and they're a little bit right. They have a little bit of anxiety, feeling ashamed, right? And literally, probably they wouldn't directly call you, invite you for a drink, but you could see them there on a public place or while you're in the bar with your friends. Here it is. And what is the news there? Let me see more. Can you explain me this more? Explain me more. Three of Cups for the Golden Group, full moon shock, full moon surprise. So your surprise is going to be positive, reconnection. Yes, Ace of Wands, reconnection with twin flame energy, Six of Cups, somebody you know from the childhood or a connection that will turn very deep soul connection even from the previous life that is going to bloom again for a second time. And here it is. Yes, definitely somebody is a little bit nervous because he imagined that your reaction that you will be now bitchy, Queen of Swords. And that's what this person, they're overthinking of you, but still not doing this, like inviting you, not sending a messenger, not calling, right? I don't see here a page or a night or talking for the friends. It will be like publicly you meet each other. but you're on their mind. Exactly. Let me see what is happening. What is that? Will be your surprise. Golden group, you're going suddenly to meet each other. The universe is matching you. Just don't be bitchy. Here it is. Somebody can play being a cold, right? Because you were the cold before. Yes. Well, let me see. Golden group, full moon surprise. Full moon surprise explain. Here it is. Yes, everything is about the feelings. Somebody here, all these cups. Exactly, guys. We have here four cards with the cups. Three, four, five, six. Then I just put it in order now. And here it is again repeating the cups, emotions, feelings. The Cancer card, your feelings. Definitely there is you decided now whatever you reject in the past time, like there is a dilemma, you're changing mind with the Five of Cups, and this is about the deep soul connection that you have urged to return. That's what is your opening. This is a Twinflame energy that you have like reconnection idea. Whatever you were rejecting before, that person now returning back to you. Let me say, what is full moon surprise? For golden loop, here it is. Don't be angry. Yes, this is idea advice from a Reiki oracle. Don't be this Queen of Swords. Like I already told you a minute ago when I saw Queen of Swords, universe is addressing you. Don't reject them because in the past time they rejected you. Don't play this role. Angry, not its advices here. Do not fight with them. That's what it is. Have a higher conscious. You can overcome this with your pure love. Yes, just follow your intuition if you really, yes, and be compassionate. Be compassionate, right? Forgiving. Don't show anger, don't show bitterness that you still hurt from the past time. And once more, give me one more. Give me one more for the full moon advice, for the full moon surprise for Golden Group. Yes, they do have a new vision. Like I said, somebody changed their mind with the Five of Cups. Going from the Four to a Five of Cups, this person regret, and Five of Cups together with the Judgment called an Ace of Wands. Definitely, this person has literally maturity in decisions with the Judgment call. Whatever they were comparing there with the Five of Cups, whatever they choose, whoever they rejected you and whoever they choose at that period, these multiply options, and literally they were mesmerized with the wrong people, and now they're comparing with the Five of Cups, this Three of Cups. You say it's nothing. Why did I reject the right one? So comparing this Three of Cups with you and having a new vision of you, that is Five of Cups covering the Ace of Wands idea of reconnection. And literally somebody now go want to go doesn't want to reject whatever they are feeling, they want to express this time. Yes, that's what is happening. Literally, whatever they feel now, they want to reconnect with no obstacles, with not being under the influence of others, not even not thinking of others as well. This could be like a mother figure. This could be you're sharing a children with that person as well. You could have a kind of pregnancy, missed pregnancy in the past time, golden group with that person. And yes, this person now want to go with the flow, follow their own emotions, because these are all emotions. Definitely, he's tuning to emotions and going with the flow. It's literally means in this case not denying, not rejecting the emotions. In the past time, yes, there was hidden emotions. As you see, Moon is covered, explained with the Cancer karmic card. What is saying? Somebody was in the past time in denial, and now it's want to express it. And literally, as well, the full moon power can trigger your emotion and courage to express, to have a new vision, new perspective, and to express, to take an action. And as well, somebody was now comparing the ordinary life that they have with these multiple lovers, and understood that you're the unique one and nothing compares with you. And even if they were this in isolation, they are taking the time to realize, and definitely a lot helped to the golden group. Person that rejected you literally helped out a lot of, I would say, the COVID situation, isolation, and this alienation of the people in general. And now somebody has a clarity in that period of isolation, and this ordinary lifestyle, like in this COVID crisis, literally um, took them in a state to get maturity, to awaken spiritually, and to have that judgment call. Did I left the wrong person? Did I left the only quality person in my life? And they want to reunite. Here it is. Unity card. It's in fact this totality card for me is a synonym of the Twinflame energy, Six of Cups explained as well. Idea, let's go and reunite with the Ace of Wands, continues from one to another card. And what is coming if you're forgiving? Don't forget you got the here the message. Just be forgiving, and here it is. Literally, you're going to have a flourish of this connection again and again, and the blessing. Definitely, this person feel guilty. They are, have a little bit of anxiety, right? They have a guiltiness of, with these Five of Cups and Judgment Call. This explains a lot, and they want to release the burden. But they are with this guiltiness a little bit scared of your reaction. So don't be this beachy queen who wants show up that compassion, show up that you are spiritually higher, that you can overcome all the things, all the bitterness and revenge from the past time, whatever they done to you. And there is this, suddenly they are coming, like I said, no plan. There is no call here, there is no message, there is no third party like a messenger knight to send somebody to bring a message as well. I do see that they're literally going to bump on you. Here it is, break out suddenly through the public place. Here it is. And here it is. They're taking the risk, they're adventurous. And the universe, like I say, universe creator is making this happening, reconnection. Yes, it's a time for you to let go and be compassionate. Again, confirming from another tarot deck. Being compassionate with your ex-lover and letting go what happened in the past time, not being angry. It's advice from the universe. And as well, going with the flow and losing the control from their side, whoever was in denial, hiding this emotion, and now letting go the control of emotion, right? Wanted to express the truth, melting this iceberg. That's what it is. Losing control is melting that iceberg, and emotions will start to flow. Whatever was iceberg behind this hidden face with with no emotions, here it is. Emotions will start to flow. Definitely, they have 5D connection with you, and somebody is going to have courageous faith when it's going to meet you. This person from the past time, literally, whatever they hold, they will be courageous to tell everything that you're their twin flame. They want a unity, yes, with the Ace of Wands and two times, three times twin flame energy. These are all cards for me. Yes, let's integrate like yin and yang, unity. Again, for me, these are all cards of twin flame energy. Six of Cups and Ace of Wands. Again and again, like so many times in the previous life. And this dream come true is like a star card in a classical 78 cards. And yes, this is all shows as well 78 cards deck. And literally, guys, it's that dream come true from one life to another. Amazing. Here it is, exactly. Do you see? Past life dream come true. That's what it is. I love it. how this open. I really love this open. It almost made me cry. So special. Did you like, guys, this deck? It's elemental wisdom. Like there are different things from different mythology, mix of everything, in African goddess and Greek mythology and different things. Sometimes it look like native Indians, different medieval period, European Vikings, different things depending on which is them. The wands, I understood the fire. The wands are with African inspiration, inspired, pardon, with African motifs. My favorite is the wand part in elementalism. Guys, let me separate this. So this was opening for the first one. Welcome to bring your friends as well. When you bring a new member, welcome to ask a question as well. If you book on the PayPal, do tell me in the live stream to answer your question after you pay on the PayPal. So that was Elemental Wisdom with the golden leaf. Next one, we are going to have unicorn. So unicorn and the third eye, the super comical deck unicorn. Unicorn is here, but the deck is third eye. Yes. I'm going to put it somehow here. Yes. Let me see first what is for the opening with the karma cards, karma oracles for the unicorn group. Give me for the unicorn group. Warning about the full moon surprise. Here it is. What's happening with the unicorn group? There is resurrection. Oh my god, in a big style resurrection. It's a moment of do it or die. Like you have suddenly urge to reconnect. Full moon is giving you such a urge and self-esteem boost that you have immediately right now and patiently to go and do it to resurrect with certain person. You're losing control. There is not any more power struggle, whatever was before the power struggle, who will wait for whom to reconnect. Like everybody of you were literally under the Pluto fantasy, like I wait this person to reconnect, and that other person was literally as well your lover, your ex was waiting again for you. At this moment, there's such a urge to reconnect, like it's a matter of life or death. Beautiful opening. As you see it saying, do it or die. It's a moment of urge. And if you do it right now during the full moon, you will have a benefits. Here it is. Literally, you're going to have a benefits. Read the last line in here if you do it right now. There is as well on the bottom, grow and expanding from somebody who take action during the full moon. That's what is addressing to the unicorn group. And I forgot to put a time frame. One second, let me put 22 probably. Yes. So let's see now. Unicorn. Give me more for unicorn. Give me more for unicorn group. Surprise, full moon surprise. So something, yes, something went off here. Yes. Somebody was before having like codependency with the Eight of Swords. But here it is. What's happening now? Explain me. Full moon surprise for unicorn group. Yes, now whatever was hidden, the hidden thing was a codependency. And somebody's tired of that codependency. That was the whole truth. Now under the energy of the full moon, like they are breaking through. Yes. Like they want to start something, to be independent. whatever was codependency here, ties and tiredness of these ties. Definitely somebody want to be independent. It is the full moon energy is giving them idea and want to get upgrade their life from I heard unhealthy, stressful thing to being liberated and from in denial and hiding their emotions to getting public. If you were having a hidden relationship because of this codependency with a certain other, like a karmic tie, or let's say it's a colleague in the office, so something was hidden, definitely there was a big reason for this with the Eight of Swords, and literally somebody's going out of the comfortable zone and want to start some dependence. Definitely, it could be material codependence in the past time, and now you want to have, let's say, independent project, and then the colleagues they cannot tell you nothing. You can get public with this person from the office, or let's say you are going to be independent from the karmic relationship, like you're divorcing, and literally with your independence, you're literally going not anymore to hide who you love and you want to get public, to live with them and propose, engage with the right person. Here it is battlefield with one that was here. From eight swords we go eight, nine to 10, literally. And 10 swords is the end of the battle, is the end of this slavery for this person. They do it in a big style, literally they're crashing their slavery and big style they're independent. Ace of Pentacle is startup, like let's say somebody who want to be independent, like entrepreneur, right? Sorry, guys. And exactly in the office, definitely this is material independence. Suddenly, here it is in a big way, like it's a moment of do it or die. Suddenly, here it is. It's coming. And yes, here it is. It's following the King of Pentacle. Your independence here, it will take you literally to a big, in a big style. You will be successful. And this is the full moon giving you energy. Like you needed that material independence to become this King of Pentacle, and full moon is giving you this. Literally, we have here moon. Like Timmy, how are you, sweetie? How are you, Timmy? Hello, hello. Don't forget, guys, to bring one person more. Try to help me to reach a number of thousand. I need 100 people more. And I do like this striking opening, this full moon surprise for you, my unicorn group. Here it is. 1 second. Literally, it's taking you. Can I put it here? Yes, better. Literally, it's taking you to that high leveling up, whatever you were not having a, you were not successful in the past time, you were not even trying, pardon. You were not trying, you were blocking with all these things here, the left column, you were blocking the the future, and now with the full moon you're breaking through, and it's coming somehow from financial independence. This King of Pentacle will be the final result from the full moon. Here it is. And when somebody is successful, so successful, materially independent from codependency in the past time, he can suddenly as well propose. Yes, he can express, come and propose as well. Certain of you, you're starting and signing independent contract. Here it is. Maybe this is your first time signing for being a CEO of the company. Let's say you go there and register your company on your own name. Here it is. Maybe you're becoming a CEO with this contract and new startup thing as well. Maybe you got that approved for your project first time you sign in your life a big contract. And I see a King of Pentacles, big cash coming here. You're flowing into the Pentacles unicorn group. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Which one you would prefer, Timmy? What kind of reading? You can have a 25 with the 5 different tarot spreads, 25 euros, probably, I don't know, around 30 in dollars, maybe a little bit less. I think around $13. So you can try like this spread with the five different tarot spread. Exactly. You're getting exactly something like this because I'm confirming now one, two, three, four, and I will use one more. Exactly. Four to five different tarot spreads instead of 150 that is usually a YouTube price for five tarot spreads. You have confirmation of the same idea with only for 25. Let me give the message again with the beautiful Asian Reiki deck. Confirm me for the unicorn group. What's this about? Confirm me what is a full moon surprise. Definitely somebody is taking off. Here it is. Maybe that project that you are going to start up taking off with that Ace of Pentacle. It's a world card here, world spirit, cosmopolitan spirit. Everybody suddenly find out about your success. You're wanted. All the people they want you now. You're there. You can easily sign that contract. As well, some of you maybe you're going to start up this project, sign the contract for abroad. The world can be as well somewhere like a physical distance, like a geographically far away from wherever you were before, and whatever was in the past time, you being like not comfortable to go out of this codependency, be staying in a comfortable zone, even if it was toxic. With all these words, literally, you're finishing with all your fears. This is your mental struggle finishing as well. Reiki deck world spirits, like if you are canceling all these fears from your head, because this is a state of in your head, a state of mind. Ten of Swords, it's like over whatever was your mental struggling. Some of you were afraid, let's say, to relocate for a certain job. Some of you were afraid to take a risk to be independent person, self-employed, and literally you're working hard definitely. And I see you don't have fears. The full moon literally is giving you fearless approach at work, taking a risk, and this will be the final result. I do like that spirit. It can be cosmopolitan spirit as well. It can be you as a world card finishing this cycle of fears, right? It will be as well if you were before in a kind of slavery, always asking somebody for extra money and never giving enough. I see at this moment with this small pentacle leg, you're always begging, but you get just one and you don't get the full attention. Ten of Pentacle. King of Pentacle is usually everything with the Ten of Pentacle. I do see this is the end. This is the end with the world, the end of your penniless moments, and your full moon surprise is literally coming with financial success. And here it is, you're manifesting. You're manifesting being successful. For certain of you, this is a lover condition, unicorn group. You're hitting towards the proposing with the marriage material. Here it is. And that is another thing. Definitely with these two cards, oh my God, here it is. Somebody thinks exactly what I said. Did they say somebody think this is a marriage material? King of Pentacle is the most wanted marriage material, most wanted bachelor, King and Queen of Pentacle. And you think that this person is a family oriented and somebody wants to propose it as well. Propose. And yes, thank you, Tim. You may ask your question. You may write your question with the zodiac signs and everything. And choose your type of reading. You have a list there. Yes, you can. Thank you. And when I have these two cards together, just to explain, guys, it's a beautiful Reiki deck. It's unusually having less than ever cards, only 33, I do believe. The other oracles, they have usually 44, I don't know, 56, 52, but this deck only have 33 or 36 cards. It's a tiny deck, but amazing. These two cards, they connect literally like somebody who was even having a physical distance with that ex-partner, and that was his codependency, like unrequired love. Somebody who was living on one part of the world, another, and it was like as well. If you live in the same city, it could be that you are manifesting going out, breaking out the slavery of your mental state, traditional prejudice of your society. Let's say you're in the same city, but one person is Muslim, another person is Christian, another person is atheist, one is so super esoteric, let's say, things are happening because somebody has big prejudices here and has to literally move these things from their head. And with certainly seeing this person in a super shiny, successful way, the person that before was not enough for you because of your stupid traditional society mentality, you were a slave of mental society because this was a mental state here, trouble. Literally, now when you see them in a super shiny way, literally independent, working good, like you really regret, this is this person crying off, suddenly you regret and you want to manifest future with them. That's what it is. Overcoming this uh, traditional provincial style of life and becoming cosmopolitan. That's what I see here. And Timmy, what is your zodiac sign? Thank you for being here. Hello. Hello, guys. Thank you for bringing people. Next is Timmy. The last advice for unicorn. Yes, here it is. Somebody took them too long. This was taking you too long with this patience to have that mental state like shifting. And now you're breaking through. That's what I see. Like I said on the start with this karmic tarot deck, somebody is becoming impatient, suddenly has urge. I have to do it today. Literally, I have to manifest resurrection. Whoever was taking too long, now it's opposite. Like going full moon is giving you urge. From this taking you too long to have decision and bravery, at this moment you're resurrecting. Whatever was missing here was missing a courage. Full moon give you that self-esteem boost, and suddenly you want immediately tower moment. Yes, this is do it now or not, literally. And I'm going to propose right now. This is the right person for me. I'm not kidding. That is the right person for me, and I have everything else. This is a successful person. This is independent person. What I was in denial, like literally as well, the work is doing great. I can have family, I can have babies with this person as well. Do you see somebody having family, pregnant woman as well? Like one of the, even if you look just a picture, definitely this will be a future successful. If this is about contract, it will be fertile, fruitful, right? This will be successful. If this is about love, it will be a future parents or longevity of the certain relationship. You don't have to have a children to have a healthy long relationship, but let's say in the picture is usually synonym for that. Again, traditional approach. Doesn't mean that they're less successful, the one who doesn't have a children, right? And sometimes people with many children are faking in relationship. Yes, so I don't want to offend the one they don't have. And now is the time for Timmy. You're Libra, and then you're okay. So you're Libra and sub sign. I ascendant sub sign Virgo, Libra Virgo. So let's do for general. We are doing general. What's in front of Timmy? Thank you, Timmy, for your donation. Let's see what's in front of Timothy. Let's see what's in front of Timothy. General reading for Timothy. You know, you pick up a great card, success. It goes. I somehow you pick up the energy of the unicorn group. Here it is, success in a big way. There is a new vision. That's what I see. And here is success card. It's very interesting. Like you pick up the energy of the unicorn group and you arrive at the right moment. So I do believe I addressed to you that later on you return and read the unicorn when it's downloading this video. You know, you will have a timestamp and you can reread. I think you will be perfect match with the general collector energy as well of the second group. Second group is was unicorn. Remember this later on when it's downloaded. So here it is. There was a certain thing, like a period of the stagnation in the past time, emptiness, maybe a little bit dramatical darkness, and somehow you were questioning in this emptiness, darkness, or just emptiness not happening. Success is it a work or whatever it was, work or love, right? There was a period of not happening, anything not happening. And I'm going to confirm with the classical tarot deck, but I'm just picking the emotions now from the Oisho. Oisho is different. It's a 78 cards as well, but it's a little like a different style. And then I'm going to mix with other four decks. So 1 second, let me do with the startup. Give me more general for Timothy Gallon. Explain me this nothingness. Yes, there it was an emotional level, Timothy. Tim, I don't know what did you. Okay, you deleted. So literally, here it is, King of Cup. Was that emptiness? Did something happen with the father figure in your family, or was that your heart concern of this darkness? What is happening there? That was the first one. Yes, definitely there was some kind of immaturity. Was that your personal immaturity in your passionate love style, blocking the heart chakra? It could be. Explaining more. Here it is, yes. Like literally maturity. Page of Wands under the many sexual offer and literally blocking your heart. It took you too long to be all the time jongling with multiple offers, Two of Cups, Five of Wands, all the time like a sexual thing, but never opening to the end the heart chakra. That's why the nothingness is covering, explained with all this mix of cards, and the King of Cups is coming immediately explaining the nothingness. Definitely, you're blocking your heart, and that is the thing to work out. And literally, as well, there are certain person that you will overthink now in the next period to reconsider again with the Knight of Wands person that you already met. It could be maybe a younger person or immature. It could be your cross watcher. Maybe it's not you. Maybe your heart was broken and the cross watcher was this youngster mentality or really younger person or under the influence of others with the immature lifestyle. And literally, there was a hesitance is in restarting connection. Were you afraid that your heart will be broken? Were you afraid that this person to upgrade relationship from a sexual to something serious? It sounds so, literally. That's why there is a chariot. Like I have a wish to see this person again, but I'm a little bit afraid with the chariot. I want to take a car, but I'm inside the car, but I'm changing mind. I'm still not connecting, taking a telephone, should I write, but deleting the message, things like this. Reconsidering, but thinking over of some person from the past as well, in between all these possibilities. And here it is, something online. Did you trigger yourself by, here it is. Everything was down until last year. Thank you for confirming, my dear. That was this. Maybe your heart was blocked because of this, definitely because of this, exactly because of not having support from that root family. That could be as well. And this uh, jongling between many opportunities and maybe many fostering families. This could be in the past time as well. This could be as well again. On the other side, there is certain person. Here it is. This is literally a page of sword. There is a certain person that is online. This is connection for the online. Maybe you had the prejudges and you met online during last year some person. Here it is. That is that person that you want to connect, but somehow you're hesitating. That is online connection that was not serious. Like you have something input inside of you, like to a little bit postpone it. It was online connection, like I said, page of words, it's online technology thing. And but you have still fantasy about this as well. If this is your If this is a work connected, let me see, I'm going to open with other deck to see what is this. It could be that you could find a dream job over the internet, online job, working from home. And because it could be an online job that is your dream wish come true. Here it is as well. So is this a work? Explain me what was the pages for? Oh, no, you had a judgment. No, this is definitely, and it came horizontal. This was you having prejudices, like I said, about certain connection that was like a sexual fling over the internet, let's say fling, or you thought it's not serious, something that you have a personal prejudice. You don't know this person enough as well. It can never happen something serious. But let me tell you, even in Muslim country, traditional Indonesia, where they making the stone punishment over the lovers. I'm serious. I mean, I live half of the year in back in Southeast Asia. Even there, the people they marry over the Tinder. Yes. So what are you telling me? If there is something in your heart pure, you cannot be this emptiness. You. This is you blocking yourself from the fears of being neglected, from the fears of childhood, being led by sight, but you cannot live in this state of blocking. There is a literally you being a victim of this emptiness from the childhood. It's whoever block your heart. You are not that. You have to work on that inner child inside of you, and this is you being judgmental. Could you consider that person serious? That you have fantasy? Yes, that is the thing as well. Yes, that is the this horizontal exactly is telling you. What did you say? She's with someone or he's enjoying her life. Exactly. This is a five of wands. That person could be immature and she could be flirty with others and you were too serious. It could be as well that yes, you were interesting, you have a pure emotions towards the person, but that lover of you that you met in the previous period for the online, that person was not serious enough. She was just ha ha ha, drinks, have a fun, and here it is. That's why you're hesitating. You wish to see her again, but you're hesitating because of this judgment idea that this can never work out, but she's your still you have feelings. Exactly. With Knight of Wands, and you want to see a person again, but here it is, you want that, and you have a physical attraction with the wands. It's like a passion, it's a physical connection. Again, there's a lot of wands. These are all wands. It's a sexual, erected man, right? All these wands, right? Literally, I say this sometimes. Wands, 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 free cards here. Even if that is a super funny, a little bit playful, nothing serious, lighted, we're at the level, here it is. We are going from a stage of cards number 5. We are going here, my dear, to the page and knight. This is like 11, 10, 11 and 12, right? 11 and 12. So here it is. There is some kind of grading of the even that sexual connection towards something higher. That's what I'm going to tell you. So I do believe, let's say you had not the best time in your life, but definitely you're so emotional and pure. You said you like this person. Your heart was pure with the King of Cup, but definitely this could be not King of Wands, best Queen of Wands, and King of Wands, best ever sex, but you had a pure intention to keep to see again this person because as well number 11, 12 card for me in this sexual level of compatibility, it didn't happen that you're a king of wand and she's a queen of wand. That is super amazing sex is that you're just going with emotions, and that yes, exactly, that you met that person and you thought it was not by chance and you wanted to meet again, like it was amazing funny person, that amazing way that you met. Maybe you never done before, let's say this kind of maybe you never before had online dating, or maybe before it never happened like this connection that you were so interested to that person during the online dating. and that is your fantasy. That's why this person is still keen to your heart. And but there is that judgment dilemma, and should they reconnect? I At your place, I mean, I would try to have a new approach to the certain situation, because there is a new vision here that will turn to a success. Don't forget, I'm going to analyze more these cards with the new tarot decks. Here it is, new vision. Should I not be judgmental? Should I try everything and then judge after? Yes, probably it is. Yeah, they're not going to get in the way. Everything happens for a reason. So my path is somewhere else. Yes, but that's why you're hesitating, because Charity, I want to see her, but I'm not doing it. I'm not taking the car. I'm just sitting in the car and I'm still nagging and judging. Here it is. That's these two cards together, or just one are still the same. I have intention, but I'm not doing it. Yes, that is the thing. And here it is. Probably because this is a general opening for the nearest future, as this is energy of the past, of the nearest past. But what is coming in front of you, you are going to have a new approach, new way of looking the things, and maybe this chariot and judgment call will vanish high. When we have it in this position, probably it will change too. And as well, don't forget if this is a judgment, but if it comes like this over the chariot, probably you're on the halfway to resolve your low self-esteem, and to be brave enough to go for this, to go for that hunting, to take a car, to make that call, let's say, whatever is an action, and that will be your new vision. Maybe that's why if this judgment call going this way, when it's reversed, definitely the judgment will be like vanished. You are not going to anymore think at all what you're going to do. You will just going to do it. That will be like a new approach. If this is as well a new vision for the whatever you were postponing, I'm not going to do, this girl is not serious. Literally, literally, you're no, I'm not going to try. Exactly. Here it is. That's what it is here. I'm still having that. I'm like denial still. I'm denying and postponing the thing still. But it's coming the new vision. Here it is. I'm just telling new vision. Let's see what is the new vision. I'm just going to check what is advised here. Explain me why the judgment call. Will you explain the judgment call? What is the general reason for Team Valon? Explain me the judgment call reverse. Wow. Yes, definitely you have to master. This is you're having mastering the things. Well, look at exactly. Master of the trait, the male here, the master by the way of the Reiki deck, exactly the founder. Literally like you are going into the mode of the maturity in your decision. Here it is. And changing mind. He. Here it is. You're changing mind. Did I say you're going to change the mind? Because as well, this is explaining your future new vision. You're going totally to surprise yourself with changing mind. Read it. Yes, it is. Changing the mind and mastering yourself. Following your intuition, here it is. Yes, I want to get involved. I want to see what will be the reaction, whatever is the reaction. You don't care in advance, like literally you want to integrate with, you will step out. I do believe that you're going to step out, and let me compare with the karma. I want to boost this answer with a karma as well. I'm just going to tell you as well, maybe you should be focusing on meditation on nighttime while you are sleeping. You put the headphones, or even without headphones, you just listen this frequency where you are boosting, deblocking your chakras. You have a different brain waves frequency where you can manifest different things. Just Google it on the YouTube, and you can manifest different things, whatever you wish. Are you going to manifest frequency, healing frequency for even the pain in the bones, even the frequency for deblocking the chakras, deblocking the love, heart chakra, manifesting the lover, manifesting the Mr. Right love, manifesting the return of the ex. So literally there is advice in between meditation, but I can tell you, you can have a sleeping meditation while you're sleeping. You just put that specific frequency, Google it. I suggest brainwave, and they are different. Now there is a bunch of from the last 2 years in the quarantine in COVID. There are a bunch of composers who are putting this music that is literally healing frequency. And I have a website about healing. I mean, definitely you can use frequency. I knew this from before, but this is now becoming on YouTube hit as well. You can check up the guys, different people. In between, I just remember brainwaves, but they're different. I just scroll it, I Google on YouTube, and sometimes I fall asleep. It's amazing. It's you can check this because I was drawn to tell you this. That's when I saw meditation, I immediately think of the frequency for you because of this healing the emptiness. Do you understand me? Definitely, you can do it with frequency to annulate whatever is a blockage, like to resolve it. You just sleep. You don't need time for this. You sleep and your body is listening this. You will see when you put them before you fall asleep, immediately you feel the power, like it's your body is shivering. Okay, I'm hypersensitive. You will feel immediately that there is something powerful after just 30 seconds, 1 minute when you're in the bed. I mean, I cannot fall asleep easy, but I'm just telling you. But with that one, I fall asleep like this, not 3 hours, but with the frequency, any kind of frequency, I'm tuning in, and it's like I don't know. In 15 minutes, I'm in a dreamland, and it continues. Some videos are 3 hours, some frequencies are 8 hours. It's a full package, and you see, it's very nice. That is very nice. As well, I'm doing the web therapy, guys. You can check my website. It's different things that I'm doing with my healing. It's alternative therapy, but as well, I'm doing as well this life coaching part for many people, and as well couples. That's what I was starting with the women therapy because I was founder of the women organization for the victims of violence, and then I literally from the different war zones I start to do with women and the orphans, and this fundraising eventually for my project back joining my fundraising the last 15 years in Asia, in Southeast Asia. On my puppy's way. No, she's continuing there. No, she just twisted. So let me see, guys. Let me explain more for Timothy. 1 second. Let's see, general advice for Timothy. Give me more. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, this is exactly covering this card, the dream. Here it is. Do you see? Yes, definitely idea. The universe is literally warning you to consider your dreams. And don't reject to be a part of something that is overwhelming. You're scared to be a part of something that is overwhelming. That's what is as well. This is a sign of the Pisces. Pisces like literally being a illusionist. They are little bit like not easy to catch themselves. They're scared of the emotions. Then when they are catching emotions, they are not easy even to go out of the dark emotions, or even when they have a denial, they don't admit it's denial. If you tell them you're scared, they are not scared. It's eventually this exactly everything that I recognize inside of you, a little bit of being scared, a little bit of being um, postponing your own manifestation, postponing with the chariot and judgment called postponing your own dreams. And universe just told you for the karma deck as well, follow your dream, think about, and even if it's a certain person, take a risk. If you don't engage, if you don't take initiative, right, if you don't step out with some approach towards that person, right, definitely you will have ideas how to approach. That's what is in front of you in the nearest future. Literally, it won't happen. Success. And yes, if you have that approach, if you do something, you're stepping out, There will be success. Don't forget, we have the stepping out. The first card was success, but following through these steps of healing from emptiness, new methods, new approaches, and definitely tonight I told you the perfect new approach with frequency. You just try frequency as well. You can contact me as for the private session for the therapy. Frida is jumping over the bed. Szczerze. I have chihuahuas here. And yes, do it on your own immediately, right now. Oh my God, you got the card. You have to step out right now, immediately. Here it is. Oh my God, your dreams right now. Here it is. When I do the first line and here, first line. Immediately, right now, follow your dream. It's no delaying, no postponing. Whatever was here, chariot, postponing. No, the answer is now, not later. Because Cancer card chariot is later. I want, but later. No, there is no, it's immediately. That's what the universe is telling you immediately. I love this opening for you. And don't worry, there will be no trouble. Oh my God, they have here 1 second. Yes, wait a second. Here in between else, I have a lack of faith. That's what is bothering you. You have to master, you boost your self-esteem, mastering because there is a lack of faith, and that is that darkness probably with the lack of faith. And here it is. Look at, don't worry. There is a kind of anxiety about and negative approach about things that you didn't even try. There is a kind of pessimist approach, right? There will be no trouble. I just say it like this. I just how I make sentence from all these three together. I heard just there will be no trouble. Just you have at the moment. Adjust. It's a state of mind. Where is it? Yes, lack of faith with this darkness. But it's like literally you don't need it. It won't be, it's not a warning for negative things here because, of course, the oracles would give you the warning if something is bad. It's everything in a state of mind and that inner child. In fact, a little kid that was there at the age of 7 when was having personal drama first time in life, and that is your personal thing. That is your weak point. Here it is. Exactly there is your weak point. And I'm going to do this one. I'm looking which one to take. 1 second. Different. Let's do one more. I'm going to open this deck for you now. Let's do that one. This is a very nice, I do this for the psychological workshop with women again. It's my oldest deck and the biggest one, I mean by size. It's like only for workshop and that's why it still like looks not so overused. And here I use it just for collective morning messages, not every day, but occasionally for collective message. And do you see here the startup? See the good in everything. Yes. How to overcome this state of being pessimist and to stay, to be in this shifting into this state of seeing good in everything and having this positive attitude in the life. Because here it is, you're in this state and how to go on that bright side. That would be a total success because that would you should work on probably. This is a time for optimism only for optimism. Remember you have here immediately, following dream immediately with no postponing, I guess, these two cards, and here it is the text explaining this self-healing card. This is a day for optimism only. No matter what comes your way, your task is to see only the favorable attributes in it. Your goal is to practice the power of positive thinking. Oh my God, we were so many times in these different tarot decks. We were exactly talking about this. Is that amazing? Here it is. And examining your personal interaction. Here it is. And clearing out the debris. Exactly. Engaging in psychic cleansing, like psychic cleansing. How much debris do you carry in your energy field? The debris is generated by irritation, stress, unfinished business, mental, emotional toxins from the childhood, right? That's what it is. This and a king of cup love coming from. It's distracted, it is distracting and disempowering to the healing process. Your goal is to release unnecessary thoughts and emotions. Exactly, you needed this one. Oh my God. So I'm going to give you the last two presents from me, this one. These are the ones that they have to cover probably this emptiness. Yes, that's so cute, right? That will be your final success. If you go from how from the state of emptiness you have to go to the total blessing and success. Look at nothingness and then success. That is so cool. Look at from this darkness leveling up for this bright sunshine perspective. The only way is that way, like we already said, doing things immediately now and thinking only positive way. And that's what is literally here. So you can make literally, do you see? I think you can see. You see? Do you see text? But I was already reading these things for you. I think you can see it. Beautiful cards. That was a nice opening for you guys. This was the example of the 5 different tarot spreads, guys. Something that is usually 150 on YouTube, anybody's list. Oh my God, somebody has one opening for 120 pounds. That's what I saw. And that is for sure more than 150. In England, and frankly, I find it boring that person as her verbal approach, but that's what she's doing. She's very commercial. But this is amazing growth, guys, for 5 different tarot spreads and still the same message. That's why I love tarot. I trust tarot when you're getting all the time the same message. Is that true? You got the proof now. And that is very nice when you get a very nice therapy with the 5 different tarot spreads, the same answers, the same messages, the same warnings for you. It's a great therapy eventually. It's giving you at some life challenging situation and in questioning your life purpose or approach in life, it's giving you some kind of assertiveness. It's beautiful. That is a part of healing. Yes, through the our readings. Which one? The card. Which one? The tarot spread, the name of the deck, or what? Ah, the group. This group was the no. The first one was gold. Then we have a unicorn, and now we are going for pyramid. Yes, now we are going for pyramid. So you're in the second. You just arrived the second. You just arrived at the end of the second, the unicorn. Here it is. Timmy, how old are you? So we had the golden, then we have a unicorn, and now we're going for pyramid. Let me put the time frame. First card you said it's unicorn. The first card of which deck? I don't understand now your question. You think of the last deck of this? I don't understand what you're asking me now. Can you of the last deck? This is last tarot deck. To show you again the cards. See the wood in everything and clearing the debris. These were your two cards. Yes. That was the last one. And the second group, yes. You just saved the video. Bravo. It will be downloading, so you will have a time frame and in under the video in description, so you will have that timestamp. You can check it later. Guys, still we confirming with our support of the Asian 78 cards, Oisho deck and the Reiki deck and Karma deck, supporting the last group, Pyramid. Let's check the time frame for a pyramid. Let's put first the time frame. The last one group. You're welcome. Stay with us. If you're welcome to keep up the watching this reading because will be more readings as well. It's always interesting as well. You can support me with your watching hour and bring some friends because I'm trying to reach number 1,000 and then you can have just super chat and easier for fundraising because many people they don't like PayPal of course because they're cheating on us, they're taking the money. Even if this is donation based, they're taking the money from both sides. Hilarious. It's not hilarious, it's rip off. Yes. Welcome to Elon Musk. Pyramid. Let me see the pyramid group, guys. As well, YouTube is pushing us to reach the number 1,000. Yes, and to have a watching hour, double more watching hours. So I need your support with the watching hours as well. You can leave some of my videos while you are sleeping. You can leave some of the videos as well while you are sleeping, guys, to support my just a video list. Let's say you put it and they go one after another random pickup from my channel. That's what I'm doing for my friends. I can do for myself. Thank you, Timothy, for being with us. And here it is for a pyramid. It's coming, my friend, Big Green, the bus theory. Here it is, the bus. The green bus, it's organic bus. What is it? The electronical without this. Is it the bus without the gas? The green bus. So here it is, guys. The pyramid. This is my amber pyramid, by the way. You see, it has some inclusion. It's amazing. It has a lot of inclusion. It's a nice one. Just to enjoy my crystals as well. I have a crystals. Welcome to. They are not downloaded, but I'm showing sometimes during the live stream. As well, I'm selling some of the jewelry. You may ask me in the live stream some of the jewelry for protection, like I'm selling them this Paxi Feng Shui necklaces and bracelets. These are in fact bangles, the bracelet. And literally these are for good luck as well. I have one for the losing the weight in the form of rings and the form as well again of the bangles for boys as well. They're neutral colors, always like something gray and black. So they're unisex as well. Guys, add me on Instagram and Twitter with the same name, Gala Travel, so you can find it there. For the mailboxing, Timmy. Let's see. So once more, pyramid. Here it is. Pyramid. What's the answer for the pyramid? Full moon shock, full moon surprise. Give me the explanation. Full moon surprise or shock for the pyramid group. This is a manga deck. By the way, we are having a manga, traditional manga. I don't see something traditional, but it's the name of the on the box, traditional manga. It's a mix of different illustration. It's not everything manga illustrated in this package, but it's called like that, the deck. Oh, what is happening? There is no surprises. Pyramid, I don't think you have surprises. This sounds like no surprises, literally. Here it is, there's no surprises. That's why you were the last. That's why I intuitively choose you to be the last one. I don't see surprises. I'm serious now. I really don't feel surprises. Yes, this is a state of really having a hard time, insomnia. Here it is, not decisions, not having still a mental struggling. A lot of mental struggling because of that, not taking decision because somebody is in a waiting mode for you, but you're not taking decision and you are not stepping out. No surprise, no shock. This is just a mental struggling. Like I said, why? Because you hurted so many people behind, definitely. Here it is. You hurted so many people behind. You put somebody in a third party situation, and literally there is that person that is still waiting. And here it is. You feel a little bit ashamed because you left somebody behind, but here it is. The fruits of love are there in that garden, and that person still waits for you. You feel some kind of responsibility and want to finish, but it's not finished the struggle. I don't see surprising them. I don't see taking an action because nine, it's not a ten of swords. You still need to work out to get that one sword of truth. Ace of swords to add to a nine, you need a truth. You need to be honest towards them and honest towards yourself. Till now, definitely, I see with the nine of swords, you're honest towards yourself. You understood that your life sucks, that you hurted too many people, but it takes one more sword, Ace of Swords, to tell them the truth. Ace of Swords to tell them the truth that you were doing all this BS before with them and with many others. Because this state, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, it took you to this state where you're running over so many people around you, or you had a karmic triangle, somewhere karmic education, but then wrong timing with a new person. Then eventually you were running over the people who trusted you with their heart. And that's what it is. This page of one just wandering around, not even having, let's say if this is a cyber connection. This person, page of one, just flirting with so many people, but not going on meeting and not having not even physical contact with them, not having that intimacy like a king of wands. Page of wands, I call it a wandering dick. Guys, by the way, pardon my language, but that's what it is here. And that's what is you here with all these people around, but there is this person certainly waiting for you. There was definitely your immaturity in the way you treated them. There is definitely a kind of physical attraction from their side. There is a hope that they can see you physically. Again, with the Three of Wands, they are expecting your ships to arrive, certainly. And certainly you have some kind of intimacy with them in the past time. There was some kind of base here with the Seven of Pentacle. You had put the effort. This person is waiting for you because they invested a lot in this connection. They were working hard, but you were blocking when this was your mental state, your immaturity, but they invested almost everything. Some people invest everything when they fall in love. And even if they see that their person blocking, they think investing more and more. I want to try everything. With 3 and 7, this person definitely finished whatever they could do from their side. They're already finished their obligation with you, but it's your that you owe them that one of swords. That's what I see here. Still jongling here. Here it is, a person still jongling. Should I go or not? Which side should I stay in this state, mental and immaturity, sexual and mental struggling of hurting other people, or should I stop jongling and choose the one? Because this jongler, if he pull up one right decision, right pentacle, it will be opening the door of literally one specific relationship. And on the bottom is, yes, that jongler has to turn to a Seven of Cups. Yes, he has to stop doing this with so many multiply people and choose just one. These seven cups are different cards, different people, different priorities in life, different challenges, and only one is this three of wands. That's what I see for the pyramid. Can you follow your intuition? Here it is. Because again, it's a mental struggle. Here it is. Why I see? Because nine of swords at the end. Should I follow my intuition? It's telling me, but I'm on the crossroads. There's no, like I said, this, oh my God, and hangman again. It's just a mental struggle, guys. Pyramid group, sorry, the full moon for you. It's even a lot of fears. What I see, it's literally invigorating in you all this mix of confusion. Confusion, one party being your cross-watcher hurted from you and aware that you're a traitor, and you being confused and still having maybe even sexual kind of a rose period with the full moon, because I'm thinking what is a full moon surprise here, but not doing it, not taking to an action with the hangman situation. As well, some of the pyramid group, maybe this is a lockdown hangman and that's why you cannot do it. Maybe you would like to mingle with the people, just intimate, just super light mingling, but you cannot because of a lockdown. And as well, this is like you feel alienation from others, or you're alienated from other people in this case. And definitely, this is like a crossroad, but you didn't turn left or right, you're just standing on the crossroad. That's what I see here. Let me see addressing to you from the Karma deck. It's very weird opening, but that is it as well. The weird is energy as well, guys. That's what it is. I feel with many people this week in my private life, my friends and the co-workers that we have some kind of cooperation. I just said to few people, I last all month, it's not just full moon, 30 days later from the last full moon. I feel energy like people, whatever they're doing, even in the correspondence with the all-time friends, not the friends by the emails, it's the friends from the real life. Everything is stretching or misunderstood or coming after 3 days answers. It's all the confusion, and this is definitely a pyramid, like it's definitely that's what I feel from other people experience it. Exactly this kind of energy, because the full moon energy you feel 6 days before as well, and all this week exactly because full moon is 19, and literally you can feel all this week 6 days before and 6 days after. Give me advice for the pyramid group. Like I said, here it is. Surprise is no surprise, because full moon surprise for the pyramid group, you are not taking an action, but your advice from the universe, take an action. Did I say you are not moving? There is no surprises, there is no action. Sorry to inform you, I just said that on the start when I was shuffling the first deck for pyramid. And here it is, advice from the universe, taking an action, moving from that crossroad, because this is you just having dilemma what to do with the, where's another one, two of pentacle and two of swords. It's just you thinking you're balancing, but you're in fact not balancing. Who is balanced on the crossroad? Sorry, it can hit you, the, I don't know, the train, the van, anybody from left or right side, from four different directions they can hit on you. Who is feeling safe jongling on a crossroad? Nobody. So yes, you need to go out, move your ass from the hangman situation, from that laziness, and literally take an action. For certain of you, be aware that this will be, like I said, mental struggling, and you will have literally maybe being furious on other people. Maybe you will have your inner nervous state. That's what it is as well. Confrontation. The Mars is giving you this energy with the full moon, so be careful. Confronting with your own personal drama inside of you and with the others. And let me see one more from this. Full moon surprise, a warning for pyramid group. Ooh, there it is. This is addressing specifically to male. Oh my god. There is definitely message to some male not to worry. There is anxiety or over worrying personality of some man that he's scared to take an action. That's what I see here. This is specifically answer message for the pyramid group males. Here it is. Somebody doesn't have to stop worried and instead of worrying, take an action. Worry after something happens because you worry in advance and it's just you have to lose the control. You cannot stay in the state of ego. You have to take an action towards that cross watcher partner, and definitely somebody need to master this lack of faith. Oh my god, I have this opening literally for Timmy. Timmy, if you are still here. Somebody has to master overcoming the lack of faith. Yes, towards that female. Here it is, guys, how we say. And this is a male who has ego struggle. In fact, everything is ego struggle. What will be in advance? Will they reject me? Should I not invest? Will I be hurted? But go and take an action and don't even think what if. You will do it on the run, how we say. You will face the problems on the run if there will be problems. Who said there will be a problem? That's what is approach. You're absolutely optimist or you're absolutely negative, and that was there here with this nothingness before we have their private reading. Explain me one more, give me one more warning for the full moon for the pyramid. Here it is. Definitely. Somebody need to finish that cycle of literally being overprotective themselves and being in that hangman situation. World card. Finish the cycle of not doing anything. Hangman. Take an action, right? And don't be outsider. Take an action because you're putting yourself in a mental, this is a self-imprisonment. That's what I see, like that. And you have to literally finish this. Yes, this person should go make a prison break here and take an action. Yes, the prison break is not coming by literally manifesting in a dream. You have to take an action and really dig deep inside of your fears. Like they're in a prison, people are digging for months and months till they make there the new way, new tunnel to cross the border, right? To a freedom. And this is you finding these mind games way how to have that break from the free fears. Oh my god, that's what will be. I will name this video breaking. Yes, breaking. Yes, that's what I will. I will have to make perfect sentence. That's what for this video. It can be named like this. Exactly. And again, laziness on the bottom. Yes, did we say laziness? This guy sitting in armchair and nagging the life is not great with me. Yes, the life is not great in armchair in hangman situation, but you are lazy and you're not taking action or you are not taking a risk. Whatever you prefer, lazy or not taking risk, it's both not suit you. The result is the same. So action is advice for my pyramid. And definitely, maybe you need that pyramid. Maybe you eventually, it's like you need to master having the power, right? That's what is a pyramid. Literally having the power in all this life situation and power over your ego, right? Like you're mastering and strength, like literally you're training the beast inside of you. That's what I felt. And certainly some people are depressive and they have little to go outside of house for a long period. Some people with this hangman situation that is a quarantine depression, guys. Literally, somebody's here with the quarantine COVID crisis deep into the mental depression. This is a totally state of depression, mental state that is literally doesn't help you. Like you already had the seeds of this inside of you. This, like you see, the Nine of Swords explained with the Seven of Pentacle, like you already had that inside of you. Your personal struggle, mental struggle, not that you're having easy, being easy, super funny, not deep sexually with these other people, is that you had some kind of darkness from literally coming, not from others. This is your personal darkness here. And as well. Somebody was rejected in the past time, maybe in the childhood as well, maybe the first love, maybe in the childhood rejected from the parents, and literally that little kid inside of them, heartbroken, is striking here. It never left the house, never left the house here with this laziness card, with the hangman card. This person literally never take a risk in the life and pretending that he's enjoying life, being playful with the page of want energy. But sorry, the ages are passing and we cannot be playful at the age of 30. We cannot be playful 30, 40, 50. I mean, something is definitely wrong because there is no deepness here. There is no love biography in this person's life. There is a lot of heartbreaker and everything fast and furious and very easy, light, nothing deep, like a waste of living for. What is the life without the deepness, without the love? Life without the love. Yes, exactly. That's what I said. So I was overcritical, right? No, it's not argonite. It's not or I where is it? I have other. No, I don't have copper inside. It's just amber. It's just amber in the shape of pyramid. Big green bus. Argonite, where I put it by the way? My argonite is maybe on the TV. Where I put it somewhere. I don't know. Is it here on the altar? I don't know where is it now. Maybe in the TV section in another room that I don't open it. Why I put it there? Yes, it was here, but it's not anymore here. Thank you. Sorry that I was overcritical, but I like to be critical. Sorry for the people who are not taking action because I'm opposite. I'm always taking a risk all my life, and I'm surrounded with the opposite people in my family, in my Greek family, in my family here, in Athens, in Belgrade, everywhere, guys. I'm surrounded with the people that they are in denial and that they are scared of things and I mean, where I wouldn't be to the end of the world, I wouldn't go 3 times to the Cannibal Islands if I was scared. I will start preaching about that. How I reached alone to the Papua Islands few times. Definitely, I was taking a risk. How I was many times having a tragedy in a personal life, and I'm still alive and I'm still positive. I mean, most of the time people are nagging that they have a less life experience. I'm serious. Now these days I'm very brutal and I'm literally telling to many people, even in when they're flirting people first time with you, I'm just telling I think people are not having a life experience when they're literally start to be suspicious and everything. They're having less experience, zero experience. In fact, I'm rude. Maybe I'm rude. I'm saying you have a zero experience if you are mistrusting people, for example. If you start immediately to talk negative, what should be this or that? I said, but you don't have a life experience. Like first you make a move, then you talk about what should happen. Make a pee pee and then see if it's a pee pee or it's a poo poo. Exactly. That would the Greek people would say like that. Probably. This one is coming from my Greek side. This natural expression. Guys, we have a different tarot decks. We have a spiritual life purpose guidance with the different spirit guidance cards talking to heaven as well. I'm just going to show you more. And hidden truth about your lover. Timothy, are you still here? And you can check. I have a hidden truth. I have my love notes as well, different love notes for the spionage on X and hidden truth as well. And it's very interesting to see this kind of reading just approaching like let's check the energy of your ex or secret thoughts of your present lover or ex. As well, I have a sexual deck, Decameron, 78 cards, but like secret sexual fantasy of your partner or your secret sexual fantasy. I wanted to do this tonight, but I changed mind. We'll do that tomorrow evening. Probably, I mean, at this time, that is my European night time. So we will see. Tomorrow we do the spionage. Before the full moon, we do the spionage. We are going to check what's on the mind of the ex present lover, what will be the new lover as well. We are going to check as well by the different tarot decks, as well the peaky, dirty secrets, sexual fantasies. Well, yes, we are maybe going to go even towards, if I have time, towards the ghost box, checking the energy parallel with this hidden truth and sexual fantasy cards, the dirty celebrity life. We are going to check if we have time, and we are going to check the sexual mystery of the dead celebrity people as well. We are going to check were they victim of somebody's violence through the ghost box. But I don't promise what the ghost box will bring me. That's what we were doing the last Saturday. Yes, at this time, last Saturday, from my French time midnight till about 2 3 a.m., we were checking the ghost box, the spirits, and we went from Malaya, her accident, the airplane accident. We went, it took us to many different stories, but eventually the big story was a liar reading, and then we went to Marta, disappeared girl from the Sevilla in Spain that really they never find her corpse, but eventually there were a few people who killed her, and two are on in the prison. But she was repeating me in the ghost box, there is a third person. And it was very scary reading. You can check that ghost box reading from last weekend. Just check it. Maybe it's tiring when you're not when you're just watching video, but it was so scary messages. It was literally I left it here, opened the ghost box application, and we were listening, me and my American friend, the moderator, Kylo, and literally it was amazing. So many things were passing, so many information. It was so interesting. I thought I would stay maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Oh my God, but we stayed 2, 3 hours. So it just these two stories. The rest were passing, just no infos, just few different names, different ghosts. Was pretty scary. On the start was few times mentioned as well the devil energy. I was checking the energy of the ex-lovers of Alaya, the people that she was having relationship with them from the childhood, and it was totally hardcore. Explained literally what we have already opinion of certain ex of the Alaya that they are still living, working, and they're literally the negative people. For sure, that's why we were getting these messages because they're on other side joining the darkness, but still working and living. So yes, and then yes, we're going the Cameron sexual cards tomorrow. That's what I'm going to prepare here. This will be for tomorrow. And of course, my European, like my first video, daily video is and live stream is always about daily warnings. So you may join this. If I'm at home, I'm going to do that. So my new deck from today is Elemental Wisdom. Did you enjoy it? It's beautiful with this different different kind. It's mix of everything. It's like a joke. It's almost kitschy. There is a mermaids. There is Afro American, beautiful Afro American for the wands. Explain the fire elements. Amazing, the best illustration ever. Then there is. A kind of Vikings, and I don't know. Yes, this is a Viking culture. Definitely check out, guys. Literally like a Game of Thrones, the altar, medieval things, different things. And I mean, they mix at least five different tarot decks. I see the Green Witch as well. Something from I'm picking up from different tarot decks because I have many before. But I my preferable look at this amazing African goddess, the Seven of Wands. Oh my god, so nice. Four of Wands. Oh my god, look at the Twinflame card. Four of Wands, amazing couple celebrating the marriage. In fact, the first time I see Four of Wands, it was not in the opening. Yes, so nice. I love this deck. Let's leave Four of Wands here with affirmation. We are going to leave Four of Wands. Any questions? Blessing from the Stonehenge. Thank you. Oh my God, the green bus is from Scotland. Where is Stonehenge? Is it in Scotland or exactly? Or is it in England? My parents were there. I was not there. I was just down England, around London. Yes. Uh, I never visited Stonehenge. My parents, and I think my daughter was as well. Yes, my daughter. She liked these things. Frankly, I never visit. And I mean, my parents went even the tour Scotland and Ireland. Any questions? Here for winter solstice. It's so nice. Oh my God, you're making a ritual. Make some video and record it on your. Can you record and put it on YouTube on your channel? And you tell us later these days. It's so perfect. You're making it the 21st December, right? It must be very nice. I'm going to make the ritual. I said I'm repeating few days, and somehow I didn't prepare for you. Like I prepared the autumn's blessing. I'm going to prepare as well the winter blessing Yule, ancient pagan Yule. Yes, it will be like a weaker ritual, just celebrating for blessing for winter, guys. You can prepare a little bit of food. What is a synonym for the winter? It's very simple. You just choose some of the food for the winter and some of the spices. Let's say you can make even the hot wine. Let's say hot raki, hot brandy, things like this. Something that is for you synonym for drink and for the food for the winter. And if you have some fruit for the winter, like what is usual apple and things like this. We have queens here. I already put here. Oh, it's going to be spoiled. It's gone. Here's the queen. And I'm making always the queen syrup sorbet. That's the thing. It's already gone. Slowly, I have to cut it. I put a few days here. And of course, you make your candle, you make colors on yourself, nails, dress, right, on me and the dogs. And Make use more literal as well with the tarot reading, and put your wish list as well, and address the blessing to the gods who protect the winter and who protect all the souls and beings during the winter. And pick up the blessing being under their protection during the winter season. And the winter will be very cold. It's already started here. Yes, it started. It's pretty cold. It's starting like a mini snow, but it's cold. It's everything around zero. All this week, I think all December will be like this. So I was stuck in the Europe last 2 winters. This is the third winter I'm stuck in the Europe, and I think I was few years ago in the bush back in the jungle project, and it was a big snow here, and it was minus 15 in fact. That was really not usual for here, and it was back in a Thailand on news, and then my colleagues in the project, other professors in the school, when in the daytime we are together in the school with all these orphans, and they told me, "Oh, your country was on the TV. We saw it. It's minus 15." So probably it's this kind of a cold wave, and I think it will be trouble with these electricity supplies in Europe. The crisis with this no gas crisis with the Cold War kind of thing with the Russia, because everybody thinking there is no gas enough, and it's not even starting the winter. And there, Kylo. Oh, bravo! You're enjoying now, right? It was too hot there. But Kylo, are you in Texas? Where are you now? I'm just mixing. Where are you now? Tomorrow we are going to do at this time the ghost box. Don't forget. I got this week exactly. I was not going out. Yes, exactly. I got the same. Yes, it's a little bit because whenever I open the windows, it's dark. Yes, it's a little bit like, and this is not my style. Definitely, I'm not depressive person, but I don't like the darkness. It's going to my head. I feel like a little bit dizzy. Yes, you have the attitude like me. Yes, I think. And frankly, like I took last week uh, dogs out for a second, and they were shivering, and they were well dressed, and plus in my coats like this, and I returned immediately. We were just in front, and they were shivering. We returned immediately. Like, why did they dress it all? You need the time to dress them all. A lot of double jackets for the puppies, and they were just. I didn't even wash them. They were in my hands. It was nothing. We were just dressing for nothing. Are you think changing the time zone? Yes, yes, we have. We have it. Yes, exactly. It's totally dark. But you see, when I'm having a daily live stream, the warnings, it's totally. It's if I start at 4 o'clock, it's already dark. I mean, today I started at 2, and again at 3 o'clock, it was over dark. I have to open the light at 3. Yeah, she has a lot of sweaters. Yes, you're right. And I took one big jacket outside for one dog that is outside, a stray dog. So I literally I put him like a winter jacket outside because everybody is feeding him, but on the winter like they don't allow him to have a house there, and so he's just wandering, poor dog. So I gave him the winter jacket, something with a feather. I literally found like for a man huge jacket because it's a big dog, and I hope he's having a nice time. I mean, he will sleep on this, and I'm watching this 2 weeks. And he was there. I noticed it's got dirty. Yes, in the nighttime he's cuddling. For sure he's going at least to sit on. He doesn't know to cover himself. He's not used, but so this dog outside Negrita, I call it Negrita. It's a black big dog. Yes, everybody brings him a food, but nobody. They say they build few times houses, but some people that they don't like dogs in front of the house, they break up the. They don't break up the house. They call the communal police, so they pick up these things. They're evil people. So yes, it's a stray dog, but they brought the puppy. There are many stray dogs. So in general, we have many organizations. My friend's Italian lady, she's having her organization. Sometimes I help her. Many organizations, I mean, and this dog is literally like like it's our house, and he's imagining it's his house, and he's never moving from our land. We have a garden around, a big park, and he's never moving. And whenever they're passing the garbage man, he's barking. And in the nighttime, when it's coming, his friends that they're giving him the food back with the cars, because we have a big two parkings on the both sides of the building, and he's there. He's supportive, and he likes when I pass and I give him a hug, massage, and massaging his ears. He has a big, nice ear. He is so neutral, dog. He was never fighting with my boys Chihuahua. He is very neutral. He's not alpha boy. He's a boy, in fact. I call it Negrita like a girl. I didn't know that he is a boy first because I'm always holding my Chihuahua up. I never put it down. So I was always looking on him from up. And one moment when I was hugging him, when I was alone without the dogs, I noticed, oh my God, this is a boy. He cannot be Negrita, but we kept the name Negrita. He's Negroni. He cannot be Negrita. Is a girl. Yes, there are many dogs as well. Yes, specifically. Oh my God, in Santorini, where is my Greek sister this summer? I mean, I was trying to save few that they were back of the house. Somebody left them three beautiful white dogs, and there were so skeletons, but like people from the under our buildings, apartments, next to the beach, there is always many restaurants, like all street with the restaurants, and downstairs there is always restaurants. So I was asking these different restaurants that they were near us, literally to give them the food, like they're giving them, but these dogs were so skinny and big dogs. You saw on my videos there from the summer. We were having a Jack Russell on island. This is from the family of my Greek sister. The Jack Russell is in the balcony. This is another thing. But they forget to leave the water. For example, for these stray dogs, it's very hot in the summer. And there is one beautiful man in Crete, beautiful soul, Takis. I think it's just Takis. You Google on YouTube Takis, and he has on Krita the shelter with many dogs, and he's so funny. He's trying to talk English, and he has a live stream when he put you the dogs, and then he's sending with the tourists, sending the dogs to England, to here and there. And he's really hardworking. He started to do YouTube, and he has many followers, the tourists, and many happy ends of the stories. Saving the dogs from Crete Islands because they put many times the dog, they live under the olive trees on the biggest hot wave, like somebody to keep the garden. He will like save the olives. But the dog is on the chain. And I don't know, they'll give them the water or the food one time per week. Totally idiots. So this guy is literally taking out these dogs from the chain and bringing them to the freedom back to his estate, and then somebody adopt them. It's a nice. I like this story. And in Spain, they're brutal. And I'm now back here in Belgrade, I mean in Serbia as well. I mean there are different kind of movement. Here there they have one movement that is really radical approach. They have one like bunch of guys that they were ex rappers, like now they're very old adults, like a rapper style, and they have like literally next to the politicians some, they're trying to be protective for the dogs. So they go and they're literally fight, they go to a strange places fighting when the people they record some kind of abuse of the dogs and anybody, even the horses, all the animals, and literally they're going there like they're a paramilitary formation. It's very interesting. So eventually, I think they're very practical. Of course, you need always a radical approach for this, for the evil people who are abusing any kind of animals. And which dog you have, your sister, Kylo? Oh my God! I heard many times. Yes, they just leave the little dogs outside, like they can care of themselves. Yes, like they leave it the same with the children. They just leave the children, and then there is a car. Then the car run over the children. It's the driver guilty, not the parents. Schnauzer, he's nice. Exactly, because they're powerless, of course. I said that sometimes I see people walking with the telephone and putting the dog like to, he's following him, the dog. And I tell to the people, are you walking the telephone or you're walking the dog? Dog is not on the leash and it's a small dog, any kind of dog. It's not important, small or big. But first he thinks the dog will always follow him. What if it's run over the car? They don't see the dog. He's just running around the human. The drivers, they see the human. It's the same they do for the children. I mean, they're strolling the telephone, but they're like the children in front. Oh my God, it's scary. They should start making penalties for using the telephone on the streets while they're literally walking anything. Human babies or pet babies. Of course, it is a lower level of conscience. Yes, this is a, you know what? There is one expression, Maya. It's like in Sanskrit. Maya, it's illusion. And we are at that state. We are going with technology up, but with this emotional zeroness down, totally emotional emptiness, and lacking of empathy, literally. And that is a high problem. That is, I would say that this is the major thing of the Homo futuro. What is Homo futuro? There is no future, but there is expression in our science, Homo futuro, like a man of a future. It's a man that combined the technology and what? There is no heart. So I wouldn't call it even the Homo because Homo is a humanity, right? Coming from that word. There is nothing human in the modern beings, and they have a higher social status. They have more convenient things in life, but they're being lazy for doing things outside of the house, for doing things inside of the house. They're lazy with emotions with the partner. They're lazy with connecting and doing the things with their own personal children. And they are lazy even having some kind of progressive idea outside. Daring, to be daring in the politics, to be daring for the activism in community. Anyway, this hangman situation is literally there everywhere. The hangman that we saw in the cards, it's literally everywhere. We had one expression, one novel. It's concerning the period of the lost generation between the First World War and Second World War, lost generation syndrome, and it's called like a Dead Sea. Yes, this was our author. Dead Sea. Exactly, that's what we are having, a Dead Sea. The humans are not doing anything, and they don't feel responsible to do anything. They are not moving, and you can pass, and it can somebody can beat somebody on the street. You won't have reaction, and that's what I was all life fighting against this. Like I had mission always to help from the childhood. I was helping whoever was bulleting. I was helping, and I was the skinny always. I was called like literally. I told to some live stream. I maybe you were not there. They called me out at the age of 10. I'm a Bruce Lee. I was not a Bruce Lee. I was not aggressive. I was just trying to protect some girls because some big boys they were in our same class. They were bulleting some fat girls, and I was like protecting them. It was very fun. I was always having mission to help against the evil. I could recognize these people are evil even in my classroom. And I was daring. I was little girl. I was skinny. I mean, well, let's say it was not brave the girl that was bulleted. This was a big girl. She was huge. She could, if she was brave enough, she could fight them literally, and she could win. But listen, I was the brave one. I was a little. I was the skinny one, and she was big, but she was scared what to do, and I had to help her. And I have many stories like this. I helped sometimes women in a need on some when they were fighting with some partner somewhere on the street, in the discotheque. Different stories, and always the men there would tell me how brave you are. It's interesting. My friends that they were next to me, they were always many days after commenting how you're daring because these guys could kill you. You could understand it's aggressive, it's a madman what he's doing, but he could kill you as well. And definitely all the time, even my mother is telling this. And yes, that's it. That's activism. Yes. And not 2 years ago, last winter, it was still my Napoleon Yoda alive. So this happened before March. Maybe it was in January. Last winter in one parking with my friends. So we are there going with my Spanish friends and with my, at the moment only, then was only Yoda, the Chihuahua number one. And what was happening? On the parking is screaming one lady, young mama, with the child maybe 3 years old. And there is a man grabbing her. Listen, he's not. I thought that he will, like he. I understood that he was talking her on the parking, waiting for her to return from the shopping, and I thought that he wants to take the child, that he will take the baby. No, but he wanted to take her. Imagine that. What a cycle. He wanted to grab her, and he was her ex that he was fighting for her attention, but the baby started to scream. Imagine, he didn't even notice the baby, and she, just because the baby started to scream, she finally entered his car. First she was moving. I was telling him I'm calling the police. I told him I'm calling the police. He approached me. I was with my Spanish friend, but my Spanish friend was just observing what I'm doing. And I was talking parallel with this language, parallel with Spanish, parallel where I was talking in English. It was very funny. And then there were people passing with the car and they were commenting. And somebody called what it was. The other people from the car, they called as well police. Listen. And when I finally entered the car and I called the police, they said it was already reported. But listen, I didn't approach him. He was so furious. He literally told me, do you want me to kill you as well? Imagine. That's psychopath. He told me, and I understood that he's like somebody who's macho, like very aggressive, like Montenegrin, like a Cretan. Oh my God, I understood that he's from there, from the accent. And He told me, "Do you want me to kill you as well?" Put his face in, like here next to me. That was intensive because I was thinking if I put my hand now, he will break my hands. I said if I put now, I said this guy because I practicing the kung fu. I said if I answer, I'm not going to answer. If I'm going to answer, I will answer with some move. That was, but I was sensible because of this woman. Then the baby was screaming. It was totally, I'm telling you. And I was thinking this guy has maybe a gun because this, like we say, Cretan, Montenegrin style, they have a guns. This it's not in our culture to have a guns. Nobody has a guns, only police or military person. But these people they have guns. Like in America they have guns. In Texas. And that's what, and then I'm telling you, then we just move on, and I said from the other side of the parking, I told him, I'm watching you, I'm calling police. That's what I said. I'm calling police. And and you know what, I was talking with other people, and they told me probably this guy doesn't care. Maybe he's working for with them, maybe he's a policeman or something. He was literally careless. He was careless, like he was already a part of something, like he has protection, he doesn't care. And he was definitely a lunatic. And plus definitely he was working with, maybe he's working with them, really, maybe he's let's say a policeman. I'm serious. He was not even moved what I said. And these other people were calling, and then the police, the way they talk with me as well, like it was already reporting, and they put it down. I called second time again. No, I want it again. I said, "What is this?" And then it was busy. So what happened? We don't know. Reported, but they didn't say it's on the way. They say it's already reported. It's already reported. Like it's not first time this psychopath is doing this, and there are cameras everywhere. I mean, there in this. It's a new shopping center. They have cameras everywhere. There, it's a pure center. Kylo, tomorrow leave this time. I told you. So you have to come earlier. Remember, probably let's say 2 hours before, maybe 3 hours before. Maybe I start about 11 p.m. Before midnight. I start the ghost box tomorrow night. We're the French time. We are going to start. But we never found out what's happened with that girl. You know, because there are many people finally they cannot get rid of somebody's bad karma, and they're become broken this broken then, and then suddenly they're dead. So I'm curious what happened with that girl in life, because she was such an angel. She was first she was very nice, very simple, but very nice energy. I could understand from her aura. She was a nice person as well. I mean, nobody deserved to be treated like this, whatever is aura, right? Maria, yes, yes. I don't know what will happen. We are going to check. Do you have some idea? Yes, there is a lot of things. Did you see him? That was a really nice visit. Thank you, Maria, that you came to visit us on a ghost box. Did you notice that really Maria de Sevilla visited us? I'm serious. Yes, I was reading the night after. I was reading the night after. No, there is on English as well. Yes, there is even in Wikipedia, and there was on YouTube. Yes, there is few times on English on YouTube explained, and there was always the third person. Remember, it was repeating third, and in fact, she is calling out the third person that was a third killer. And you know what I want to tell you? The guy that is in the prison, he was in another room. That was her boyfriend. He was drunken. He didn't even kill her, and he's in a prison. And eventually, the real killer, that's why the spirit box was repeating, Ferd, Ferd, behind me. Somebody who literally pushed her behind her in that room, and then they tied her, and whatever they done, we know. So that third person is walking free. How creepy is that? And my Sevilla is my favorite place. Imagine living in Sevilla and you're walking around with that creepy, with that killer. And he was not like killer hidden from others. He was having a group of people. How sick is that? Not to admit and to walk around and the other people are in a prison. How sick is this? This guy is literally protected from the devil. Remember, it was a devil energy in the ghost box as well. Yes, there were so many people. There were five reported. So the real story of Maria de Sevilla is that she was a young girl, age of 19, and her ex-boyfriend. Okay, they were not anymore boyfriends, but they stay like friends. And sometimes they were just texting, like they're still friends. But he had new girl, and I think they were a little bit junkies, him and that girlfriend. And there are drinks, weed, and something else. And on that in that home found, yes, they were a little bit illegally living there. They were often changing places. Maybe they were selling drugs because they were often changing in this. Sevilla is a small city. They were often changing from one flat to another. And these guys from police had many different residents changing her ex-boyfriend. So there is this new girlfriend. The new girlfriend was evil girl that got, and there was a woman in the cards. The day after I was doing the cards as well about her. I have a two, in fact. I have a ghost box, and the day after, night after, I have checking the short videos. I have as well her again tarot reading confirmation for Maria, and there is that energy. Her, in fact, the evil was transformed from the through the new girlfriend that was so called jealous. New girlfriend of Miguel was jealous on this poor Maria, the ex-girlfriend. And her idea was literally, I have a plan. We will get rid of this Maria. She is so boring. She is writing to my boyfriend, and we will literally bring her to this flat and we will really finish her. It's totally sick. And you know, she was there. Yes, that is the whole story. These two boys they told. The two boys, you have to read these reports. There is an English. Yes, they done it. That's why I was repeating free. If you remember, there was a free of Pentacle. Yes, it's a teamwork killing. Like a gang rape is a gang killing, whatever, however it's called. It's terrible. But this was not even jealousy. Like this was literally like just that low energy. And a nice girl. And her mother was having precognition that something will happen to her. She was literally all the time repeating that this boy it's really not good for her. She could understand, of course. And she was calling her that evening. She went at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And they start to be at 9 o'clock her telephone was closed at 9 p.m. So her parents were fast. They tried to find her because Sevilla, all cities, Sevilla is a small city, guys, by the way. I was few times in Sevilla. So, and literally, like, they put Miguel was drunken in another room. He is a killer. and he has his half brother. Eventually, they were living on this address, and his half brother that helped him so-called to remove the body to the river. And in fact, they were repeating that they were helping them, this other boy, El Cucho, and this girl, they were helping them free people eventually. They called the support somebody because it was heavy and they couldn't do it on the motorbike and they needed a car. They called somebody to help them with the car. And and literally they were rolling around all the city with the corpse until they found the support of the friend of a friend of the car. That's why so many people there were involved. And they left, in fact, Miguel to clean the house. When it was done, he was drunken. They wakened him, and Miguel is repeating that he was just drunken, sleeping, drunken in another room. He was not aware what they are doing. And they left him to clean the flat, and the flat, when her parents they arrived, they knew even address where he was staying. And the parents they went to ask where is their daughter, where is it turned off the telephone, and then there was aroma, strange aroma of the bleaching, like chemistry from the bathroom cleaning things coming from the house. And this was almost like midnight. At 1 a.m., they reported this to a police. So at 1 a.m., police start to return to search the old city and to investigate this apartment, these people from whoever was around the apartment and inside. And so they were fast. I must say that this story sounds like they were fast, but they were not meant like they were somehow these evil forces. They protected the real killer, and that's what is unfortunately the power of the dark forces. They're protecting, and still they're walking there around. Imagine making some evil things to anybody, to strangers. Imagine how many people disappeared that they're tourists. I'm thinking my favorite place in Spain is Sevilla, literally. And I said, imagine I want to live here surrounded with this not even pre-planned killing. It's stupid people, stupid evil energy. It's not somebody who is like having any kind of plan in life. Let's say this is a rage, husband, wife, whatever, protecting the children. Totally stupid and being on the drugs. But that is why they say never drink it, don't have a drugs, because then you're a target of the evil forces. They make you do all these things that you never do it eventually. Yes, that's what I saw. I asked this in the cards eventually. You have to see my reading from last week, but the day after the ghost box, the night after. I think ghost box was Saturday, and my Sunday, uh, you will see there was something else as well. It was Maria case, and you have in the short as well, in a short video of 60 seconds as well. And something else was something with celebrities as well. I have one more reading the day after as well. And you remember the beautiful medium lady, Sloan Bella? She always say this exactly. The alcohol, drugs, it's literally like whatever is sealed our soul, right, in our body by entering in this form of the body in this life, right? Literally, it's like whatever is done with alcohol, drugs, even in some form of the sexual activities, I don't want to name it. It's literally opening like gate for the evil, for the dark forces. Exactly, from the lower chakra. Even that sexual act, eventually. That's why it's called Sodom and Gomorrah. Why it's called Sodom? There is definitely explaining everything. And you see how it's popular. Just think how is this popular. Even on that sexual like fashion in sexuality in fashion, I don't know, maybe last 10, not last 10, no, must be last 20 years. It start to be last 15 years, last 20 years. Must be in fashion, like do this, even in like a new things in sexual life. What the new things? It's a pure spice your love life with this and this. It's eventually provoking the evil forces. Hello, Big Green Bus. How are you? Green Bus, you have some questions? Join us tomorrow. See you tomorrow, sweetie. We try to be tomorrow earlier. Yes, but probably around this time. 11 p.m. or midnight French time. Yes, few hours with that. Exactly. Yes, exactly. It's called spirits. Alcohol spirits. Exactly. And try to bring your friends. Bring bus. Try to bring your friends. If you have some friends, please try to help me grow my YouTube channel to the number 1,000. I'm trying to reach this before New Year. Kylo, tell to your friends. Have a nice time, guys. Enjoy your dinner. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Kisses. Thank you for attention. And I have just to good night to all. Be safe. I'm just going to make a copy. 1 second, guys. Yes, I had to make a copy for in the time frame. So when it's downloading, you can check under the video in description the timestamps. And I have to delete the hashtag. 1 second, so many hashtags. To delete some. Okay, there. See you. See you, Kylo. Take care. Good night, guys. Put the alarm bell when you subscribe so you can join 2 times per day live stream. Peace and love.